So as promised guys, I'm going to show you how the Ryobi pressure washer works and show you some of the detergent capabilities that it has. So I've got a pretty dirty area outside. I've already done a little bit last week, but I've got to finish off the rest, and we've just had a bunch of rain, so now would be the perfect time while it's not all the old grime is nice and supple. So first things first, I'm just going to do a once over to get all the debris out of the way, because it does have the air pressure, so it will clear all that. So we'll get that out of the way, and then I'm going to use some CLR to soften up everything else. So here's the area that I need to do. I've already done this part here, and as you can see, the colour difference is pretty insane. I did a little spot test there. But yeah, I've had a bit of rain, so there's a whole bunch of debris. And I come up here and then around the corner and down the end there. So as I said, I'll do a time lapse and show you guys what this thing can do. So we are all set to go here. It took me a whole 5 minutes to set that thing up, so let's get into it. I'll show you the area that I'm about to do, and I'll do a time lapse showing how good it is. And this is how easy it is to use the little detergent box. Just pull it out. I'm going to put some of this in. Probably not the best stuff, but it's all I've got at the moment. Fill it up to the, let's use the rest actually. I didn't have that much left anyway. So, as you can see, got about 300 mils in there. I'll fill it up with some water.
A few moments later.
So there's my mixture. All I've got to do, place it back in there, put the lid back on. Simple as that. Now, as I was saying before, so on high pressure mode it won't use that. But all I've got to do is turn the end here. The mixture will come out with the water. It's that easy. So I'm not going to bore you with the other side, but I will show you here. I did run into some problems. It was a lot worse than I thought in this corner here. Basically everything runs down here and it gets a lot of shade, so a lot of algae build up. In the time lapse you would have seen me doing the retaining wall as well, and man, it looks about 10 years younger. So we've been living in this house 2 years now, and I have no idea when the last time that this was done, if ever, because it is a rental people tend to not look after their rentals, especially the last tenants were just sort of uni students who were just living here, you know. So, but I like to. There's a difference between a house and a home, and I like to live in a home. So, let me show you the progress we made. So, as you can see, it has had a complete makeover. That was pretty much black last time we were looking at. Down here there was all sorts of silt, and along these was pretty much green, and on the bottom one especially, you can't really see it anymore, there was actually a build-up of probably 2 mils thick of algae. You can see a little bit here. That's the difference. Anyway, I've still got all that to do, and there's even more at the front there, but that took me about half an hour, so pretty impressed, to be honest. So I'll show you why it's worth paying for a decent electrical cord. First of all, 30 meters, so you don't have multiple points, because any point you have can let water in and become a danger. The other thing is, on the back of this has a little locking mechanism. So when I plug my pressure washer in, it comes out, right? You're going along and then all of a sudden you lose power. Whatever it is, drill, anything. Put my locking mechanism on, very simple, does not come apart. Oh, I had to put a bit of pressure on that. So, locking mechanism stops any, having to do any knots or anything like that and kinking any of the metal inside. So as a home use pressure washer, I'm giving that 4 out of 5 stars. Missed out on the top star was doesn't have a lock to keep it on. I had to tie some brickies line around the outside. I know that's probably a safety thing, but it is what it is, and it was something I had to deal with. The nozzle can be a little bit finicky as well with turning on the mixer, and when you go back to pressure washing, it's not the same setting. It sort of acts a little bit differently, so you have to, every time you change it, you have to muck around a little bit. But I mean, for under $150 with the extension cord and everything, well worth it. I highly recommend to go and get one. As I said, I got mine from Bunnings, and I'll put the link in the description along with the extension cord I use.